Hey guys, trying to get situated here. There we go. I'm gonna give a little bit to hop on. I'm getting ready to go to the store to get more groceries. Today is payday, so I'm gonna get groceries and I gotta get a couple other things, things for the dogs and household items as well. But today, I want to talk about lack of motivation. This seems to be a topic for a lot of people because people tell me I don't have the motivation to get started. I don't have the motivation to keep going. I just don't have the motivation at all. And I know what that feels like. I was exactly the same way. I didn't really start at the beginning because I pinned a lot of things on Pinterest, like I've said in a previous video, but I never actually did anything about it. I was pinning it for that inspiration, for that motivation, but I wasn't actually doing it. So what I come to find out after starting was that, motivation, you have to create yourself. You have to go out and you have to do it yourself. Usually putting yourself in that situation and actually pressing play and working out and eating healthy actually makes you, puts you in that mindset of actually being motivated. How many times have you worked out or you accomplished something that you wanted to get done that day and then you're like, oh my gosh, I feel so motivated right now. And it's usually you just have to put yourself in that feeling. Actually doing the action puts you in that feeling of feeling motivated. It's not so much that, you don't have the motivation. It's just that you're not doing it. And that's the biggest thing is motivation is BS because, you can be motivated 1 minute and then not be motivated the next because, something may happen, something distracts you. So one of the ways that I started doing this was looking at myself, at the beginning of my journey, and I was just like, okay, I'm not motivated to start, but I know I need to start because I feel miserable. I didn't feel comfortable in my skin. I had low self-esteem. And I knew that I needed to do something about it. So I purchased Insanity and I got started. And actually doing the first workout, I felt motivated. Getting that in the mail, I felt motivated. So that was a big step in just getting started. And doing that, I do have my days. Everyone does. Things happen, life happens, and, it's hard to keep going on those days. But one of the things that kept me motivated along the way and continuing my journey is just looking back and remembering how I felt. It's also how I looked as well, but more or less how I felt. Why am I doing this? Why am I wanting to, be healthier, lose the weight? Why did I want to do that? And it's because I wanted to feel good. I wanted to feel healthy. I wanted my life back. I wanted to feel confident in the clothes that I wore. I wanted to feel, just alive. Like I was so tired all of the time. So, take your picture, if you're just starting out, take your picture now and find a picture that inspires you. Find someone who inspires you that they have the similar goals to you. And then use that picture as motivation. Maybe it's a quote. Quotes were a big thing for me because that's what kept me motivated. A lot of motivation quotes was helping me to get in that mindset every day and then just doing it. Half the time when I start doing it, there are days where I just want to give up, say F this. But there are those days where, you still feel accomplished when you do it, even though you don't want to. And that alone, feeling accomplished, makes you feel motivated for the next day. Like, okay, I got through that. I can do this again. And so my biggest tip to you is just work through it. Actually do it. Doing the action is going to make you feel motivated, and then find things that inspire you. Find, whether it's quote, whether it's pictures, whether it's someone that that's close to you that inspires you to be better and, reach your goals, then do that. If you're, still struggling with that and maybe you just need to talk to someone, reach out to me. I would love to talk to you about getting that motivation and what would help you. But other than that, I know this was really short and sweet. But that was it, and I hope that this helped. I will post, I'll go with number 5 in another 3 days. So today's the 12th, so another 3 days, it'll be the 15th, and that's when I'll go with number 5 already. So crazy. But other than that, thanks for watching. Bye.